is Martine, the head judge. She doesn't smile, so your 4 minutes starts now.
We've been very fortunate to be, oh my God.
Okay.
I-technology idlala iqhaza elikhulu kakhulu ukwakha lawo mazwe lawa asafufusa. I-operating system nama-hardware wona-ke nawo futhi ayedlala iqhaza elikhulu kakhulu uma ngabe futhi ukusiza amabhizinisi nabantu abawasebenzisayo empilweni zabo. Uyabona-ke i-Millbug bona-ke bazakhela eyabo i-solar powered tablet. Now how's that for ushintsho? Sike sathi uxoxisana nabo sabona ukuthi ibhizinisi labo lihamba kanjani. Namhlanje kwi-Making Moves sike sathi ukundiza savakashela eBhayi. Bakhona sihlangane nabaphathi benkampani ebizwa ngokuthiwa yi-Millbug. Le nkampani yona-ke i-design ama-solar power tablets.
Now we developed the solar tablet PC yokuqala lapha e-Africa.
Siphinde sathola ithuba lokuthi sixoxisane nabantu abazikabanzi-ke labaphathi bayo le nkampani baphinde futhi basitshela nangemvelaphi yabo.
He liked experimenting.
He is very impatient. He wants things to happen now.
Later, they visit our studio to tell us what they are doing to get their products into the retail market.
What we've done with TUSE, we got accepted to one of the top 10 accelerators in San Francisco. In fact, 2 of them.
I'm Sabelo the co-founder and CEO of a company called Millbug. Here at Millbug, we developed Africa's first solar-powered tablet PC, and we do great native mobile applications as well as mobile web development. Now, what makes us different from our competitors is the fact that we've actually built solutions that take it to the nth degree, and we believe that our solutions would be able to get our clients there and beyond.
Namhlanje ngisephi ukuzohlangana nama-business partners amabili. Phela-ke labantu laba benza umsebenzi omuhle kakhulu oncomekayo. Bathi-ke bona-ke benze yokuqala-ke i-tablet iyalapha-ke Afrika esebenza ngokuthi-ke phela yona-ke i-solar powered. Uzonixoxisane nabo ngizokuthi bayenza kanjani-ke lento abayenzayo futhi eziphi-ke izinto labazenzayo laphayana enkampanini yabo. Asistraight endabeni ndaba. Kolwazi lwami lungitshela ukuthi-ke mangiqala ibhizinisi lenu-ke naliqala kushawa lezo kuthiwa e-commerce nidayisa iy'mpahla online-ke. Yini yakwenza ukuthi uthi hayibo, ake siye ukudayisa iy'mpahla, ake sidevelophe i-tablet yethu-ke siyanhalalisela futhi ngayo ukuthi yokuqala lana e-Afrika idevelophiwe nokuthi nenze futhi nama-apps.
Oh, sabona ukuthi ikho okufunekayo ngabantu. Impahla lezi sasizithengisa kuqala sazingathengwa khona. Kodwa ama-applications ethu ama-tablet hayi anganaphumelela.
Yeah. Okwamanje-ke i-tablet yenu yenziwa kuphi-ke nendawo ngoba ngizwile kuthiwa nje lapha ko-Asia.
Hayi siyenzele eChina. Siyenzele eChina. Kodwa i-design ngeyethu. Kuthiwa yi-Gerber file esayenzayo, and then bona bayifaka kwi-printed circuit board printing machine.
Yes.
And then bona baya-manufacture it.
Nje kuphela.
Kuphela.
Aha.
Millbug nadibana nayo kwindawo endi-based kuyo. Usisi by the name of Ellen Fisher referred me to them as a company ethengisa i-tablets esingathenga kubo i-tablets for i-application yethu. With me apha ndine tablet ka Mbug. Le tablet ine application enganincedisa kwi academics zenu. Sine past exam question papers enisebenzisayo esikolweni. Sine textbooks, ne? Sine study guide, and sine into engicinga uba ningayithanda kakhulu, which is video tutorials for people like me asithanda ufunda. Right.
ake ngikhombise ukuthi le tablet yakho isebenza kanjani ngoba ngizwile khona i-app ekuthiwa niyenzileke la eyenza ukuthi kube lula indlela zokuxhumana zabantu.
Okay. Kahle ngihle ngiyivule la application.
Yes sir.
Okay. And then zahle ngimfonele uThulisile, yeah?
Thulisile, hello?
Hi Thulisile, can you come through to your boardroom quickly?
All right, coming right now.
Hello.
continent.
So why would I buy your tablet over the tons of other tablets in the market?
The current devices that are around, their battery does run out eventually. But when you know that you have access to continuous power, I think that's a very big trump card that we have with our device.
Okay, so what's the plan with getting that device out into the market? What's happening?
Well, Sabelo have been traveling a lot just to explore the market there.
And
typically,
who are the customers you're looking at in order to sell the tablet?
Oh, very much retail, both public and private sector. I think we found in Ghana, I got to meet with folks in the ICT space. In Kenya, I got to meet with folks over at Nakumat. Hopefully, I mean, whoever really is able to see the value of the device and can move it, because what we've decided to do is just stick to our strength, which is the development. We try to do it all at one stage, so we want to have those strategic partners who can then get the product to market, and we just focus on innovating and making sure that the product is as good as it possibly can be.
Is it cheaper than other tablets? Is it the same price?
It's really affordable. We've done our research, and yeah, it's relatively compatible.
I mean, I think you guys have got a bright future. I may not entirely understand the applications in terms of how you make them commercially viable. But what's going to happen over the next 24 months for you guys to realize your vision for those two products and for the business in general?
Definitely would like to achieve industry ubiquity with one of our services.
Okay.
So we really are testing the waters, if you will, with our service offering, but without doubt, ubiquity, we really want to be number one.
Okay, you want to be number one with the tablet or number one with the application?
With the application or software development, because that seems to be our strength, where we can very quickly innovate and then hit the market almost immediately.
All right, guys, thank you. You guys obviously want to grow this business, make it big, and for that you need sales and marketing. So I'm going to hand you over to a friend of mine that's going to give you some advice and have a bit of a coaching session that is directly related to marketing and sales.
Okay.
Okay. We've just heard what Sabelo and Thabisile's ambitions are for their company. What they need, though, is someone to shake them up a bit so they can go out there and market their product and services far more aggressively.
Homework and yeah,
marketing strategy, what is it at the moment?
We haven't taken marketing that seriously. I think we are those geeks through and through.
Making room. Making room. Ukuze uhlalo sezingeni eliphezulu enkundleni osebenza kuyona, udinga umqeqeshi. Sodinga umqeqeshi ozokunikeza izingcebiso nezindlela ezohlala zigqugquzela wena njengosomabhizinisi osafufusa. Njengamanje sekuyisikhathi se-coaching session. Ake sibone ukuthi Millbug yona ihambe kanjani.
I'm Antoinette Profi from Afrofusion Advertising and Marketing. I've been in business for over 10 years, and I started Afrofusion in my mother's lounge with a laptop and 200 Rand. And I've grown it to 60 people and based in 4 ways at the moment. We are a full-service agency with a strong focus on strategy. So we take our clients through a consultative process where we look at what their business needs are, we look at their communication needs, and we tie the two up in terms of strategy. And from there, we implement, be it above the line, below the line, or branding activities that strategy indicates the client needs. I've made tons of mistakes over the years. I have failed colossally, from an expansion to East Africa to trying to acquire another ad agency. And I really think it's that experience that I'll bring to the Making Moves entrepreneurs. I'll definitely be encouraging the Making Moves entrepreneurs to take risks, calculated obviously, and to just not be afraid to fail. let's not wait on government. If you have a dream, if you have a vision for your life, just do it. But I'd like us just to talk a little bit about your marketing strategy. What is it at the moment?
Well, our marketing strategy at the moment, in one sentence, is word of mouth. We don't really have a budget at the moment that we set aside as far as a percentage of turnover that goes into future marketing, etc. Much as it is an iterative process, we haven't taken marketing that seriously. I think we are those geeks through and through.
Okay. So that being said, though, would you need to bring a marketing person into the business? Because let's look at Steve Jobs, right? He was a marketing genius of note, right? That's why Apple is what it is today. He was also a marketing genius. So I think that you guys really need to focus on either one of you beef up your marketing skills or you bring in a marketing person. They are young, so if they don't want to bring anyone or they don't have the capacity to bring people in full-time at the moment, what I would suggest is getting a board of advisors on board that they can chat to once a month in terms of the business, right? Because I think even with Tuse, it's possibly a fantastic product, but if people don't know about it, it's been in the Google Store, Play Store for a month. I don't know to get it, right? And I mean, marketing nowadays doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. Social media, why is it not on social media? Why you guys not? Why am I not seeing it on Facebook or Twitter?
We do have a Facebook page. We have a Facebook page, Twitter page that we update. We should update it. Yeah, but you know, we're failing to update like constantly.
And that's low-hanging fruit from a marketing perspective. For me, there's a bigger problem. It feels like you don't have a marketing strategy. Word of mouth is one thing, but what's the plan for the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months from a marketing perspective? You're going to Nigeria in a couple of weeks. Why are you going to Nigeria? Does it factor into your marketing plan? I would actually advise them not to go to Nigeria until they have their marketing strategy sorted out.
Yes, there's a part of me, I agree with her to an extent. Doing expensive exercises without a return from there. But at least the trip Air Nigeria were slightly prepared, and your night came as a result of incentive ZTI.
Take a step back, formulate your marketing strategy, and let every single meeting that you have from now on speak to that strategy. So your Nigeria trip for me needs to be succinct. It needs to say, I'm flying into Nigeria, I'm having 3-4 meetings. From a marketing perspective, this is what it needs to achieve. But also, that being said, I have to ask myself, what are you marketing, right? Is it the hardware side of the business? Is it the software side of the business? I would suggest that you combine the two. You have hardware, you have software, why not combine it? Take the solar power tablet, which is a fantastic value add in itself. Add the fantastic Tuse software that you have at the moment to this tablet, boom, you have a fantastic product that you can take to market. I was in East Africa for 2 years. I understand power problems. You think load shedding was bad? Try spending 2 years in a Uganda. We have to learn to start your own generator, which is what I had to do, right? So I understand the value of having a solar power tablet.
Kakhulu siqonde khona kwezinye i-countries zalapha e-Africa, sifuna ufocus kuzo kwenzela uba i-company yethu ikwazi ukukhula, and i-solutions zethu nazo zingqole ku-African countries, yes.
I would love for you guys to move away from being a service provider where you are going and you servicing your clients in the UK and you are going head to head with the guys in India from a labor perspective, right? I would love for you to become a solutions provider, right? That's what set apart your Mark Zuckerbergs of the world. That's what sets apart Twitter and the WhatsApp developers. They were solutions providers, not service providers. Yeah.
I really like the solutions-orientated approach. would use some of that money to facilitate meetings. The fact that we're based out in PE, to be able to go to where their head offices are and say, hey guys, we picked this up. We're able to build this solution. Would you be able to then take it in, and then with their savings, we take a percentage thereof and we pocket that.
And move away from spending the money on having conversations around marketing, right? And actually marketing. So spending that money on actual marketing activities, right? But you guys can do that now. I mean, you are in the geek space. You should be nailing social media from a marketing perspective. But again, I think your problem right now is, what are you taking to market? And that needs to be refined. So even before you go to market, what are you taking to market? And perhaps your pitch tomorrow needs to address the what. What are we taking to market? Yeah?
Making Moves has a prize valued at 50,000 Rand to invest into a business. 12 young entrepreneurs will get a chance to showcase their businesses. Each entrepreneur will be given a chance to pitch for this investment to our panel of judges. The judges will use their own discretion to pick the top 4 businesses to go into our final episode, where they will compete for this grand prize. You too can be part of this exciting opportunity for young entrepreneurs. Making Moves. Making Moves. Ladies and gentlemen, from Millbug. Ninjani?
Phila khona kuwe?
Hayi ndiphilile. Sekuyisikhathi sokuthi niyopitcha amajaji andindile ngale ngaphakathi. Nisizwa kanjani?
Ndizizwa ndi-nervous kakhulu. I hope I do well. Yeah.
Sabs?
Hey, I can say the same, but I'm confident that we're going to be all right.
Ni nervous nishaya imali?
We're trying to be confident. Yeah.
The coaching session yenu izolo ihambe kanjani ke, and what did you guys pick up from the coaching session enzoyisebenzisa ku pitch?
Ihambe kakuhle kakhulu coaching session yethu, ndiyithandile kakhulu. Sicebisile ba sijonga kakhulu kwi-marketing yethu, sikwazi ukucombine i-products zethu kwenza ba sikwazi uzithengisa kakuhle.
Nginifisela inhlanhla ngawo konke soxoxa uma seniqedile.
Enkosi.
Yebo, sibabonile ke ubhuti nosisi abaphuma eMillbug. Ake sithembe ukuthi ke ama products wabo njengoba besho bazokhuluma ngawo baphinde futhi bakwazi ukumarketa ibusiness lawo. Kuzoba enough ukuthi ama judges wethu athi siyanibona le kwi top 4. Ake sibone ukuthi hamba kanjani pitch.
Good afternoon, guys. How are you?
Good, and you?
Fantastic. Welcome, Millbug. You guys have got 4 minutes to pitch your business. Sell us on the idea of your business and why we should give you money. This is Martine, and she is the head judge, the one that you really have to impress. She doesn't smile, so your 4 minutes starts now.
Millbug is a company that developed Africa's first solar tablet PC. We also develop mobile application for local clients and also international clients. We've been very fortunate to be, oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing well.
Okay.
Fine, don't worry.
Okay, Millbug has developed Africa's first solar tablet PC. We also develop mobile application for clients from overseas and also South African. Our website is millbug.com with double L. We've been very fortunate to have done a lot of research with market opportunity in Africa. 70% mobile penetration is only in Africa alone, and 234 billion is estimated in Africa mobile market in 2020. 800 million mobile subscribers are found in Africa alone. And you must be asking yourself, how are we making money through our technology? And we make money from selling the tablets. We make money upfront from that, and also with our developmental solutions as well. through TUSE, our application that allows clients to communicate without infrastructure. When I say without infrastructure, I mean without any SIM card, you can able to communicate with your peers around you. And how are we making money from TUSE? We're planning to sell advertising space on the application, and also subscribers, like business subscribers, will charge an amount from there. And we decided to combine the Millbug tablet PC with the TUSE application and make a really awesome solution for our clients. And through that, I think we have something really special there. And Sabelo would go through the budget.
Now, with regard to the total budget that we're thinking to roll out our solutions, we've worked out a number of just about 220,000 Rand, broken down into a couple of methods that we're going to be making use of. A taxi half wrap, which I will then elaborate on a little bit later in the presentation. An interior front panel as well, which is another above-the-line solution for advertising our solutions. Of course, newspaper advertising, social media, and the like. Now, just to explain it further, we realized that we need to segment our market first. And we realized that between LSM 3 and 8 is where we're really playing. Now, we found that above-the-line poll adverts really work well. We went and got real numbers of certain cities and towns in the Eastern Cape. That's about 810,000 people that are represented by these passengers that are seen. Now, with a 3% conversion rate, that would be quite decent. Now, this is a daily number, so that would really be worth getting involved in, hence putting it into our budget. Now, a taxi wrap would then look like this. We've developed a mock-up just to show what it will be like, how it will grab people's attention, how it will solidify our brand identity, etc. Although much more expensive than an internal info board, the internal info board has the advantage that you have a captured audience, and they can then read specific information to do with our service offering. Now, if you take a close look at that picture, we're speaking about the device as well as the application that comes pre-installed with it. Now, we wanted to also do some exact examples.
Your time's up. 4 minutes. I'm a little bit confused. So you're looking for money for an advertising campaign in order to sell your tablet, is that correct?
Very much so.
How much is a tablet?
The tablets, they start from
1,500 rands per tablet.
Yeah.
And it has the same functionality of a tablet as we know it.
As you know it, except the fact that you can charge it using a solar charger. We do have solar chargers available that we also developed the schematic for, and then have an offshore manufacturer who then develops them for us.
You guys didn't mention that the app is available on the Google Play Store. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yes, the app is available in the Google Play Store. It's free to download, and you can also share it using a Bluetooth to your peers and as well. Yes.
How does this thing work?
Okay, basically how the application works, it's existing technology currently that is used, that people used to use hardware for in the past, wireless mesh networking. I know the CSIR released a white paper in 2010 teaching people how to create wireless mesh topologies. Now, what we did was condense that technology and make it into a downloadable application that makes use of the Wi-Fi component in your cell phones, tablets, etc. So it's basically an Internet of Things solution.
Can I translate?
Please.
It's a walkie-talkie. You know the walkie-talkie technology? It's the same thing. They've just made it an app and put it on your cell phone.
Okay.
My challenge with it is you need to be 20 meters away.
Yeah.
And unless you have a network of people, the more people you have connected, the further the range of the walkie-talkie on your cell phone goes.
In fact, we've found a way to make it just completely independent of people being close to it. Of course, I wouldn't publicly speak about it, but we found a way that could really make it such that the traditional telco as we know it becomes insignificant.
Okay, thank you very much. We're going to deliberate and then come back to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Ndicinga i-pitch ayihambanga ngale ndlela bengicifamba izahamba ngalo. Esesa-preparisha noSabelo kule pitch kwenzela uba ixesha liselibambe. Kodwa xa phaa ngaphambili kwe-judges liyabaleka ixesha. But ndinethemba nelincinci loba sizophumelela.
I'm not sure if it's nerves or if you scared the living daylights out of them yesterday. I got a very confused energy.
Okay, so Millbug, what do you guys think?
Scattered. No clear, concise thought process of where we're going, what we're doing, how we're going to get there. I got a very confused energy. I'm not sure if it's nerves or if you scared the living daylights out of them yesterday.
There is no plan. And I kept saying to them, I'd love to see your 6-month plan, 12-month plan. You're off to Nigeria at the end of the month. Why are you going to Nigeria? What are you selling to the Nigerians? So there really is no plan. However, I do think that there is a product there. It needs to be refined, and that product then needs to go to market.
Ndiboyika kancinci mna kwimiphumela but sobona phambili.
Usabani? Yini ekuthusay?
Ixesha belincinci kakhulu kunoba besilindele, so andazi basokwenza kanjani.
I've got two issues with these guys. One, are they a hardware manufacturer and designer? Are they a software company? The second thing is that anybody that can afford a 1,500 Rand tablet has probably got electricity. So why do they need a solar-powered tablet? And
you're speaking like a true South African. Try spending 2 years in East Africa like I did. Then you understand the value in solar-powered anything.
So you think there in East Africa they'll take
yeah, because there's no power.
Solar-powered...
There's no power, right? There's no power infrastructure. You go days without power. I think there's a bigger market outside of SA, especially when it comes to solar-powered products, right? However, I do think there is an opportunity for them in SA. And perhaps it is saying, we have a tablet that is cost-effective. We have this software that's added to the tablet, and boom, it's solar-powered as well. I think there's definitely something there, but the bigger market is outside of our borders.
I'm just worried that they haven't defined their markets properly yet. That's my biggest worry. It's come through very strong, that they're not knowing exactly where. The range for me between LSM3 to 8,
it needs refinement.
Absolutely.
So they need to go back to the drawing board.
Absolutely.
They need to have a marketing plan in place. However, there is something there.
Agreed. Yeah. But yeah, they needed to be more prepared in that to convince me.
Cool. Let's bring them back in.
Amachachi wethu so anilindile ngemphumela yenu. Banilindile, shona God. Thank you. Uyabona abantu base Millbug iproduct abayenzayo isebenza ngelanga lenenye. Bathi makukhanya ilanga ithola ugesi isebenza. Let's hope ukuthi ke nabo njengoba bepitch kuye kwakhanya ilanga ama judges decide ukuthi baya ku top 4. Asazi ake sibone ukuthi bahambe kanjani.
Welcome back, guys. How do you think that went?
Could have been a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. It could have been a lot better.
We could have, I suppose, probably coordinated how we go back and forth, and also our time. We should have been a bit smarter with that, I think.
I don't know if it was the presentation. I think it's the content. Okay. I'm not sure you guys are clear yet on what it is you are. Whether you're a hardware company, a software company, a combination of the two, we found you a little bit confusing.
So there was no clear and concise strategy as to what exactly you're going to be doing. So if it's hardware, what is your strategy around hardware? If it's software development, what is your strategy around that? My suggestion to you is that you guys go back to the drawing board and you actually deliberate around that and just put a clear strategy in place. You have something, but you yourself don't know what your something is. So you got to go back to the drawing board and find that core business. Okay.
You know, it's important to have that 6-month, 12-month, 18-month plan to know exactly what you're doing. So every call, SMS, WhatsApp, email speaks to your top 3 priorities. I think as you go back to the drawing board, just do me one favor and try and move away from being a service provider. So it's one thing to try and take the market share from the guy sitting in India and developing apps because you've been briefed to develop an app, right? Become a solutions provider. And I think with the app that you've developed, you're heading in the right direction, but just refine that solution space a little bit more.
The best way to start a successful business is, or your type of business, is to have one winner. You need a winner product, a winner service, a winner app, just to kick this entire thing off, and then it's easy to bolt on the other things as time goes on. Right now, trying to compete with the Indian app development industry, trying to create your own solutions, trying to get this app going with the walkie-talkie app going, trying to sell the tablet, trying to sell the solar-powered battery charger, all at the same time with limited resources might be slowing you down a little bit. I think your winner product is that cell phone battery charger. That solar-powered battery charger. Since you got here, with the Making Moves crew alone, you've made 6 sales.
Yeah.
That says something. Okay. All right, so we're not going to have you guys back. Not because you failed, but we think that you'll get your money from elsewhere. And we think that you're on the right track. But if we look at some of the other businesses, they just have different needs and they are more appropriate for this platform. But we think you guys have an immensely bright future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you.
Ngoba i-feedback esifumana kwi-judges ibi-valuable kakhulu ngoba na i-coach yethu ibisixelele izolo uba funeka sibe focused kwi-projects zethu kwenzela uba sikwazi ukuzithengisa nakwanye amanye amazwe. I think i-feedback yele solar charger ndiyithandile kakhulu.
I definitely would take their advice going forward. They really did say we should condense everything we're doing into one thing, and also, you know, just taking it forward and not using traditional tech-inclined business models.